Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have a very exciting and special collaboration for you today. I'm partnering up with Iona from 30 Ever After, and we're talking about your mindset, the importance of a really strong, resilient mindset when it comes to dating, love and relationships, and money, financial goals, and financial freedom. So when you have these two really powerful mindsets down pat, life is gonna be a lot more happier, healthier, and more fulfilling. Now, Iona, can you just give me a quick rundown of who you are, what you do, and what your YouTube channel is all about?
Yep, so I'm a dating and relationship coach. I help young single women find love, and I help them attract the healthy relationship that they really crave deep down inside. And all of my content is mostly about setting up your mindset to attract healthy relationships, to help you go through the highs and lows in dating, but also to help you understand and communicate with men.
Okay, so we're gonna get straight into this video, and we're gonna each share our top 7 most important mindset approaches when it comes to love and relationships and money.
Number 1, so use mindset to set yourself up for success. So I always recommend to my clients, they shouldn't go into dating without doing the mindset work first. Because if you go into dating and relationships with a mindset that, relationships are meant to fail, all the men in Sydney aren't very good, then you end up attracting that and you're setting yourself up for failure.
Exactly the same with money. When it comes to looking at your financial goals and deciding, okay, I'm gonna get out of that credit card debt finally, or I'm gonna start building up some savings for my first home. If you go in with a negative, toxic mindset where you're like, this is going to take so long, it's going to be so hard, it's going to be so painful, always having to say no, I'm going to miss out on this and that and can't do this, it's only going to show up in your results. But if you go, okay, it's going to be hard, there are going to be times where I have to sometimes say no, it's going to be times where I can't go without, but it's actually going to feel so good when I make that final credit card payment and I'm officially debt free, or I see that deposited in my account and I'm about to go and exchange on a property. Step into that place where you're like, you know what, it's going to be hard, but it's okay, it's so worth it.
So number 2, actively use mindset to decide what kind of relationship you really want. So I think with dating apps and online dating, it's easy to go into dating with autopilot. But the problem with that is you end up just dating whoever comes along. So you really need to figure out, do the mindset work and figure out what kind of relationship, what kind of guy will make you happy.
And again, finances, you need financial goals. I talk about this so much in my videos. Have yourself short and medium and long-term financial goals so that when you get out of bed at the morning, you know what you are working towards. You have direction, you have clarity, you have purpose. And so that when you have those goals, when those opportunities appear, you know to seize them because they're going to help you take you one step closer to achieving your goals. Just like you know what you're looking for in the ideal perfect partner.
So number 3, use mindset to help you navigate the highs and lows in dating. Let's be realistic. Dating isn't always going to be that fun, It's not always going to be smooth sailing. Just like relationships, it'll have its highs and lows. So, having a good, healthy mindset really sets you up for the lows. So when a guy you like doesn't call you back or doesn't text you or,
disappears off the face of the planet.
Exactly, or if you've been ghosted, having a healthy mindset just helps you, get back up and so that you're dating again.
And with your personal finances, it's exactly the same. You are going to have setbacks. We are not financially invincible. We'll get a parking fine, we'll get an unexpected medical bill or dental bill, someone may not pay us some money that we're owed. This happens. This is a part of life. And we need to learn to be strong and resilient through having a great mindset. So when these things happen, our cage isn't rattled as much and we get back on our path. Pull our shoulders back, head up high, and keep going.
So number 4, having a healthy mindset really helps you define what a healthy relationship looks like. We don't learn about relationships in school.
Oh, and we don't learn about money in school, not even in university. It's crazy.
Exactly. So, the chances are you have learned relationships from people you've grown up with. So it could be your parents, it could be other relationships that you've witnessed, and they may not necessarily be the best relationships for you to model off of. So having a good mindset really, reframes your definition of what a healthy relationship looks like so that when you find one, you'll recognize it.
All right, with money, if you grew up in a household where, your family were really squanderous and constantly spent money or were always poor, there was never enough, there was always this scarcity of money and this stress and high conflict, you do not need to have that be your future financially. When you look at your mindset, you actually learn to recreate your future. You learn to channel that fear around money, or that scarcity of money, or that like disrespect around money, to empower yourself to create a more harmonious financial future. So for example, if you grew up in a household where your parents used to fight about money, well then you use that to channel your energy into creating a situation where there's enough money not to create or cause any toxic problems in your relationships.
Number 5, you can use your mindset to create the reality you want using your thoughts and your words. So, it's backed by science that, your thoughts and your words actually do create your reality.
Huge, huge, huge.
So if you're constantly saying that, you're not meant to have a really great relationships, or, all relationships are meant to fail, and then again, that the men in Sydney aren't very good, you'll kind of attract that. It's called confirmation bias. When you think you have an idea in your mind, you'll constantly look for evidence that it exists. So having a healthy mindset will really help you find the words and the thoughts that will help you bring in the relationship that you want.
And this is the same with money. I talk about this again in lots of my videos. What you choose to say to yourself, both internally and externally around money. You need to learn to talk about yourself and your financial situation and your financial future in a positive, empowered place. Telling people I'm useless with money, or I'm always in debt, or I'm just bad with money, I can never earn enough, that is not going to help you in any way whatsoever. And as I said, you are constantly looking for evidence to prove yourself right. You got to prove yourself wrong. So what we want to do is actually flick that switch. And I have a word that I say to myself whenever I catch myself talking about myself in a negative way, or things around me in a negative way. I say the word toxic. The moment I say that to myself, I stop and I adjust my language. I start to talk about myself, both internally and externally, in a more positive, kind, self-loving, worth way. So with your money and your finances, talk about yourself in a positive way. Sure, you may have been in a lot of credit card debt, but you're doing the right things now to get out of that credit card debt, and you're seeing it come down and it feels really good. You're seeing your savings account build up over time. You know that you're getting closer and closer to your ultimate dream financial goal. You've got to work on your sense of self-worth, and it's your thoughts, feelings, and actions.
Number 6, so you can use your mindset to tame your dating anxiety. I work with a lot of young women in their late 20s and 30s, and the main thing is that they feel like they're running out of time. So it can make you feel really anxious that, you need to find someone right away, and when it doesn't work out, you wonder if it's ever going to happen for you.
Exactly the same with money. I always say if you're feeling anxious, do something in direct action towards that anxiety. If you're worried about money, go and put some money into a savings account, or sell some things and pay off some debt. Do the thing that actually reduces anxiety in your life. When you actively work and proactively work towards your financial goals on a regular basis, create healthy habits and routines, the anxiety, the stress, the worry, the fear of money just starts to evaporate. It washes away, and you feel so much happier, lighter, and just like a greater sense of well-being.
So number 7, mindset tip that helps you see that you're enough. So I think that's a lot of one thing that a lot of us struggle with. That knowing that you're enough to have the relationship you want, to meet the guy that's on your wish list. And having the mindset really helps you see that.
With money, exactly the same, knowing that you are worthy of being financially free and independent, having that positive mindset. It is a journey. It is going to take steps. It's going to take a while. There'll be setbacks, but you are worthy and you are enough financially and you deserve financial freedom and harmony in your life. Everyone on this planet deserves it. And your definition is what you will create and show up in your life. So create a positive, uplifting definition.
Exactly. You attract the relationship you think you deserve.
Exactly, 100%. Well, look everyone, I really hope you've enjoyed this fun collaboration. Let us